Hey there, my fishing friends. Your favorite expert is back with a fresh forecast to get you ready for the waters. Today, we're diving deep into what December 3rd, 2025 holds for us across the United States. And let me tell you, this day is going to be quite interesting for us anglers, especially with the weather turning crisp. We've got a bit of a chill in the air, a moon that's almost full, and some exciting opportunities if you know where to look. Stick around and I'll share some secrets that will make your trip memorable, even with Jack Frost nipping at your nose. All right, let's talk tactics for a few of our most reliable winter warriors. First up, trout, my friends, including rainbow and brown trout. This is their prime time. With water temperatures dropping below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, these cold water beauties are going to be more active. Look for them in areas where there's still a bit of current or oxygenated water, like around riffles, stream bends, and the deeper pools of rivers. On lakes, target drop-offs and submerged structures where they can ambush baitfish. For tackle, a light spinning rod with 4 to 6 pound test line is ideal. Small inline spinners, spoons, or soft plastics in natural colors, like green pumpkin or brown, rigged on a small jig head, will entice bites. Live bait, such as minnows or worms fished slowly near the bottom, can also be deadly. Remember, slow and steady wins the race with these colder water fish. Next, let's consider the elusive walleye. These guys thrive in cooler water and will be a fantastic target. They tend to move to deeper areas during the day, especially near main lake points, rocky structures, and along the edges of channels where the water temperature is more stable. As evening approaches or on overcast days, they might move shallower to feed. Vertical jigging with a lead head jig tipped with a live minnow or a soft plastic paddle tail can be incredibly effective. Blade baits and slow-trolled crankbaits in deep water also get their attention. Pay close attention to your electronics to pinpoint their location, as they often hug the bottom. And finally, let's not forget about crappie and other panfish like perch. While they might be a bit more finicky, they are definitely catchable. In early December, crappie will typically be schooled up in deeper water, often suspending over brush piles, submerged timber, or bridge pilings. They're looking for stable temperatures and cover. A light action rod with 2 to 4 pound test line is key. Small jigs, typically 1/16 or 1/32 ounce, tipped with a tiny plastic grub or a live minnow fished vertically right over their heads, will get bites. Watch your depth finder carefully to locate these schools. Perch will often be found near the bottom, sometimes mixing with walleye, so similar tactics might apply, just with smaller baits. Now for the conditions that are shaping our day. The weather across the USA on December 3rd, 2025 is going to be distinctly chilly. We're looking at morning temperatures around 32 degrees Fahrenheit, climbing slightly to 33 degrees at noon, and then dropping to 30 degrees in the evening, reaching 26 degrees at night. We might see a tiny bit of precipitation, perhaps a mere 0.04 inches, but largely it will be a cold, crisp day. These plunging air temperatures mean dropping water temperatures in our lakes and rivers. This is pushing many warm water species like bass into deeper, more stable thermal zones, making them less active. However, it's a boon for cold water species like trout and walleye, whose metabolism is optimized for these conditions. They'll be feeding, just perhaps more lethargically. The atmospheric pressure will be a key factor. Generally, a rising or stable high-pressure system favors fishing, while a rapidly falling barometer can shut things down. Without specific pressure readings for today, we'll assume typical December fluctuations, meaning stability will be your friend. As for the moon phase, December 3rd, 2025 finds us in a beautiful waxing gibbous phase, nearly a full moon, with about 97 to 98% illumination. The full moon itself arrives on December 4th. Many anglers believe that the stronger gravitational pull during this period, leading to higher tides and currents, can trigger increased feeding activity, especially for larger predatory fish. So keep an eye on those bite windows around moonrise and moonset. Overall, my friends, I'm predicting a moderate to good bite for our cold water species and a capricious bite for warm water species. The chilly weather and dropping water temperatures will make fish less aggressive overall, but the nearly full moon could provide some welcome boosts in activity. Your success will hinge on patience, precise bait presentation, and targeting those deeper, stable water zones. So grab your warmest gear, plan your spots wisely, and remember to bundle up. I wish you all tight lines and screaming reels. May you have nothing but fish stories to tell. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more forecasts, and tell me in the comments, what are your favorite cold weather fishing spots, and what's your go-to bait when the mercury drops?